Hey there everyone, this is Raocow. Well, if you've read my OP, you know that this is the brand new thread about Luigi's Adventure. More extra series, but that's beside the point. So yeah, well, if you've read the OP, If for some reason you haven't, because you're seeing this directly from the Dailymotion or whatever, this has been attempted like by 3 different people in the Something Awful forum and Let's Play subforum and thread, and so I've decided to come out of retirement fund and go ahead and do this game and finally do it and have the freaking thing done. It's going to be done because Luigi's hopping around in the zone with like hills with spots, so we can be pretty sure that we're currently not in or around a shopping mall. You can tell because, I mean, those guys in health, that's crazy. So there's a path going down, they can go down. So instead we're going to go in the yellow circle, because yellow circles are things. That is a great start. That's the greatest start ever in the history. Freaking God help. That never had. That's a demo, because you see, I need to, as a professional LP-er type of... What the hell killed me? This is a great start. Yeah, so I need to make sure that I understand... come on, why am I... So, in this game you can move to left and right, and then you can press the jump button, Luigi's gonna jump, and if you press the run button, he's gonna run, and if you, like, press up, he's gonna look upward, and it's crazy. Come on, open up that freaking thing. I demand to go in this sort of pipe-like object where I am going sent into the vast underground conspiracy of the Mushroom Kingdom, where the question is asked, what the heck is a me tool doing there? There is no me tool in the Mushroom Kingdom. You cannot have sentient robot in a world where giant vines grow from absolutely nothing, because, you know, if you got sentient robot, that means you're in some sort of, like, dystopia, and you cannot have a dystopia if you have a lot of plants around. Dystopia equals pollution and people being miserable and eating pills instead of actual food, because gosh darn it, they have lost the ability to recognize food when they see it. I mean, if you go like in a big grassy field with polka dots everywhere and you'd see food in front of you, I'm pretty sure that as a person living in modern time, you'd recognize what the heck food is, and you would go like, see, well man, now I need to go to a pharmacy because I'm hungry. No, that is not how the world of logistics work, because this is somewhat familiar to a place in Mario 1, like in 4-1, which is like, hello, this is Lakitu land. And you know, back in Super Mario 1, Lakitu was a big deal, because he was a big deal. He was floating around, he wasn't a cloud, and I mean, I don't know about you guys, in the 1980s, clouds were a big deal. They're like, science was still not quite as accomplished back then, and you know, the concept of floating sky, water molecules, no, it's just kind of too scary. Wow. Well, apparently Charlie here, which is Charlie, he's a football guy and he's a professional, so you can trust him with your laundry. Yeah, he doesn't like shells in the face, so he has developed the ability to just kind of ignore the fact that shells are there and or around his face. It's an ability I still have been working on, like in IRL, to use some popular internet like description of Asana, but unfortunately the results are not yet quite conclusive, but we're getting there. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get a prosthetic arm installed to my forehead, if only for the novelty of having somewhere to sit if ever I find how to sit on my own arm on my forehead. This level is red. That's an important thing to remember, because of recent municipal zoning laws changes. If like you live in a city and it has more than one exit, if you want to go out of the city, it has to be red on a map so people know it's not like a fire trap. Otherwise, if there's like only one road in and out, which is actually the most oh wow, I actually made it there. that's freaking amazing. Yeah, and yeah, so remember that if you live in a yellow city, if there's a fire city, like if there's a fire in your city and you need to run away, well, if it's yellow, you might die of burning, or however people die in fires. I don't know. I have yet to die in a house fire, unfortunately. God knows I've been trying, but sometimes fate just doesn't want you to experience certain special effects. There's a key up there, but you can't, but it's a lock, actually, the key's somewhere else, and you can't break those bricks with your head like in Super Mario 1, because they have been fortified with, like, that's the sort of super shampoo they show in television where female people use it and then they start to orgasm for some reason. So we're gonna go ahead and investigate that. Chipmunk time!
It's a special code that means that suddenly with Windows Movie Maker, I'm making stuff like super fast. I forget there's anything down here. I think there's a flower. That's just a flower. It's a special Norwegian flower that can throw fireballs from your hands if you throw fireballs from your hands. I know, that's pretty amazing. For some reason, they're not that willing to export that beyond their home country, though. I'm not too sure why. I mean, it's not like, you know, I guess that's because if and only. So with that data understood, I guess I can now understand why certain decisions were taken. I'm gonna try and go down here. I forgot this. That is where I want to go. Hey, you're alive again, Charlie. Your state of livingness has been modified without our consent. Oh, there's a free life. There is no key in this particular wooden put-out town that has like barely 3 SUVs inside. I know that's pretty freaking amazing if you ask me. But it's like the opposite kind of amazing. It's like amazing in the sense that it's not. Well, you understand what I mean, because if it was not the case, some people would be rather sad. So there's a key, and there's another flower that can add to my collection for at least a few seconds until I go and lose it. And don't give up mushrooms either. I mean, come on, mushrooms are invention of Satan and Saturn. Like, they just kind of cobbled up something together and like, no, they were best buddies from back in university when we were studying, don't know what. And we're like, no, we really should do a project together, and then they invented mushrooms. Not too sure why or
how, but some things history just refuses to tell us. That unlocked a thing, and it's something we're gonna see in the next video. This is raocow playing Luigi's Adventure, and this was the first video, which is also, by pure coincidence, the first video. I know, that kind of befuddled my mind.